Hi, my name is Sarah, and my channel is all about wearing and loving a handmade wardrobe. I don't know if you guys watch the Sustain This podcast. I will put a link down in the description box below. It's a really good podcast about fashion and sustainability, and I very much enjoy it. And there was one episode that was entitled something like, Is Timeless Fashion a Myth? And the podcasters pointed out in that episode something that I have thought about for a really long time, which is that whenever you see somebody say something like, oh, this is a classic and timeless piece, usually that's not really true because although there are obviously things in fashion that are classic, like a white t-shirt or a button-up shirt, things like that, the exact silhouette of that item or the fabric goes in and out of style just like everything else. And so the really oversized white button-up shirt that you were wearing maybe 3 or 4 years ago is starting to look outdated now because we're headed more towards fitted styles. Take this sweater that I'm wearing. This sweater is from Amazon. It's a very inexpensive dupe of a totem sweater that was popular maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I would say last year, this particular style of sweater kind of ended up everywhere in all these different retailers. And although you could say that it is a classic style because it's a black and white striped sweater and those will never go out of fashion, this particular silhouette, this really oversized fit with the fold over neck and the wider sleeves, this very well could look outdated in another year or two, which is one of the reasons why I did not want to invest my time and money into knitting one for myself because I don't really see myself wearing this sweater in 5 years. Now, where things got really interesting for me in that podcast is that they did point out that there are certain silhouettes or colors or textures or whatever that can be classic to an individual. That no matter how much trends change, things go in and out of style, there are just certain elements of style you can wear throughout your life that suit your lifestyle, that fit your personal style, and those things will always look classic to you. I started thinking about this concept and I was reminded of this coworker that I have. I've worked in the same place for over 20 years now, which if you think about it in fashion terms, that's a really, really long period of time. And I have a coworker who, when I first started working there, always wore mid-rise bootcut jeans, and she still continues to wear that same style of jeans today. And in all the years that I worked there, when I first got hired, low-rise jeans were really popular, and then we had skinny jeans for a long time, and then we kind of moved into mom jeans and straight leg jeans, and then onto wide leg jeans and even barrel leg jeans. And in all that changing landscape of denim, my coworker has stuck to her mid-rise bootcut jeans. And you know what? I would say that she never looks dated. She doesn't look out of style because that style of jean suits her. It just looks like her. She looks normal. And so I would say that that particular silhouette is classic to her and it really works for her. So that's what spurred this video. I really started to think about what styles or silhouettes are classic to me, that no matter how much trends change, I'm always going to go back to these things again and again. And I came up with 7 different things to talk about, and I will put up pictures so you can see examples, and let's just get right to it. So the number one style that I think is classic to me is a relaxed button-up shirt. I love a good button-up shirt. I've talked about it many times on this channel. I love the versatility of it. You can wear it so many different ways. You can tuck it in and wear it under a sweater, or in warmer months, you can wear it open like a light layer. There's just so many ways you can wear a button-up shirt. And although I have played with different styles, I've tried out the really oversized style and I've tried out a more fitted style. But in the end, what I really love, and I think that I will always wear, is a relaxed button-up shirt, usually in a little bit of a softer fabric like a rayon or a linen. I think that that in-between sizing really suits me because the really oversized styles can overwhelm me because I'm very short, and the really fitted styles seem a little bit too formal, a little bit too stuffy for me. So the relaxed fit is just the perfect in-between. It's versatile in that you can wear it as a layer over other things, but you can also wear it on its own. I have several shirts in this style. My favorite pattern is the Helen's Closet Cameron button-up, and I've made it 3 times now. And like I said, my favorite fabrications are like linen or a tencel or rayon, but I've also made like a classic cotton shirting, and I like those as well. And as I'm talking to you right now, it's actually making me really want to make another button-up shirt because I do just love them. They go with so many different things. You can try on so many different types of styles with a button-up shirt. So no matter how much things change over time, I do think that I will always wear a relaxed button-up shirt. Number 2 on my list is something that many people would say is out of style right now, and that is a crossbody bag. I have to say that whenever I watch any trends videos and they say that the crossbody's out of style, it always makes me chuckle a little bit because I feel like it's one of those things that no matter how much the fashion gods try to tell us that something's in or out, people are always going to wear certain things. And I think that a crossbody bag is one of them. And it's because it's so convenient, it's so useful. I just don't see people ever giving it up, no matter what anyone says. Now, I like variety in my clothing and my accessories, and so I have a lot of different handbags. I do like shoulder bags. I really don't like clutches. I'm not a clutch girl, but I will wear a shoulder bag. I've worn backpacks, but for me, a crossbody bag is the most practical style because you can wear it over your body and be hands-free, especially in the wintertime. I really struggle in the winter to wear a shoulder bag and be able to fit it over a bulky coat. A crossbody is just so much easier. So no matter how much they try to tell me that crossbodies are not in fashion anymore, I'm going to keep wearing them. And when I'm out and about and I see people in public, I think that everybody else agrees with me because I see crossbody bags all the time. So I love a good shoulder, I love a good top handle, but I'm never ever going to give up my crossbody bags. And let me know in the comments what you think because I feel like a lot of you are going to agree with me on that one. Now, number 3 on my list is similar to number 1, and that is a shirt dress or a button front dress. I'm not a huge dress person. I don't wear dresses a lot. I tend to wear them more in the warmer months. But when I do reach for dresses, a button-up dress is my absolute favorite. I tend to like a lot of the ones that are a little bit more minimal, a little bit more flowy, sort of that 90s style. But I also like a classic button-up shirt dress with like a collar. I just think that that particular style of dress is easy to wear because it's easy to get in and out of. You don't have to try to worry about doing up a back zipper by yourself. And I think that as I do reach for dresses as I continue to get older, I just see myself always reaching for a shirt dress or a button front dress. Similar to the shirt itself, you can also make it out of lots of different fabrics, from like a light cotton or a cotton poplin to a linen to a rayon. There's just a lot of variety there. And I really do like having the buttons on the front because I feel like it adds a little bit of extra detail, a little bit of accessorizing, if you will. So I'm a big fan of the shirt dress, and I don't see that ever changing. So that's another style that I think is a classic to me. My number 4 personal classic is black denim jeans. Now, I have many pairs of jeans. I've owned many pairs of jeans throughout my life, but I have always worn black jeans, and I always see myself wearing black jeans in the future. It's my favorite wash. When I was thinking about jeans, of course, jeans are a classic item. Everyone wears jeans. But as I said in the beginning, the particular silhouette of jean that is in fashion really changes. So I didn't necessarily want to pick like a leg shape because I feel like I'm kind of move with the times there. But certainly color-wise or wash-wise, I will always wear black denim. I feel like it's a little bit more polished than a lighter wash. I feel comfortable wearing it to work, but I can also wear it in a more relaxed scenario. You can dress it up or down. I do pretty much own every leg style of jean that you could possibly think of in a black wash. I have skinny jeans, I have straight leg, I have wide leg, I have boot cut. Probably have too many black jeans if we're going to be honest. But it is something that I know that I will always wear. I do wear all of the black jeans that I have. None of them get neglected in my closet. And I just really appreciate the versatility that that wash gives because it does really lend itself to a lot of different styles, from more edgy to more casual to more formal. So although I do love my light wash and my mid wash and my dark wash denim, I do think that I will always wear black jeans. And if I could only pick one color, that would be the one that I would pick to wear for the rest of my life. Number 5 on the list is wide leg pants. Now, I'm really fortunate at this moment in time that wide leg pants are very much in style, so there's lots of them out there. You see people wearing them all the time, but I have always been a lover of wide leg pants and jeans. They make me feel more comfortable. My legs are a little bit thicker and more muscular, and so I've always felt a little bit self-conscious wearing a slim-fitting jean. I just feel like the wide leg feels more comfortable on my body, and it's also easier to move in. And I just think that that leg shape sort of skims over your actual legs and makes it look very streamlined. And it makes me look a little bit less short. I won't say that it makes me look tall because I'm 4'9" and nothing makes me look tall, but I do think that the wide leg style sort of evens things out a little bit. So I have made myself several different pairs of wide leg pants, whether they're jeans or trousers, and I really enjoy wearing and styling them. Usually I like to pair them with a more fitted top, but I think that there's some versatility that you can still wear things that are a little bit boxier as well, as long as they're more cropped. And I do just really like that overall outfit formula, like something more cropped on top with a wide leg pant. I think that I will always wear that silhouette. So wide leg pants and jeans will always have a place in my wardrobe, even when they inevitably go out of style. I've been hearing that skinny jeans and capris are making a comeback. I haven't actually really seen that in real life so much. We'll see how quickly that happens or if it happens at all. But like I said, regardless of what anyone else thinks, I'll continue to wear my wide leg pants because I just really like that style. So that makes a good segue into my next one, which is cropped jackets and cardigans. I really love a good cropped layering piece. I think that it suits my proportions especially well because I have a longer torso and shorter legs. It really helps to balance out my proportions better. And I've been so grateful and so thankful that cropped has been in style for a while because it's really brought out a lot of silhouettes that have not been available in the past, or at least I had trouble finding them. But there are lots of different cropped layering pieces, whether it's cardigans or jackets, in both knitting and sewing patterns that are available now. I have made several of them, and I'll continue to make more because I just think that that particular look really suits my own body shape really well. And I have never ever really liked the longer like tunic tops or really long blazers. I've never liked that silhouette. So no matter how much fashion changes, I'm going to keep wearing my cropped layering pieces because I think that they just really suit me. And I truly think that as I continue to age, that it's not going to look out of place on me because it really is the best proportions for my own body. The number 7 element of style that I think is classic to me is the color red. I've mentioned it many, many times on this channel that red is my favorite color. It's kind of funny because when I was younger, up until I was about 20 or so, I used to tell everyone that my favorite color was blue. I do really like blue and I wear a lot of blue. But finally, I noticed that whenever I would be looking at something and all of a sudden I'd just be drawn to it, it was often red that I was drawn to and not blue. So that's kind of what clicked in my brain of like, oh, you know what? I think actually my favorite color is red. So I do own quite a lot of red clothing and all sorts of different things, t-shirts, jackets, pants, dresses, skirts. I just have a lot of red and I wear it a lot. I do wear red probably at least 1 or 2 times a week. It's kind of rare that I would do an entire head to toe red look because usually that's a little bit too bold for me. I really do love incorporating a neutral outfit with a pop of red. That is one of my absolute favorite outfit formulas. And there are 2 shades of red that I go back to again and again. I love the true red, like the lipstick red, and I also love a good burgundy or wine shade. And I know that both of those colors have been very much in fashion for the past year or so. It's another one for me that it doesn't matter if it goes out of style. I'm going to keep wearing those colors because I love them. I think that they really suit me. And to me, like red or burgundy, even when they're not on trend, they never really look out of place if you're wearing them. But leaving out how the rest of society feels about it, to me, it is a true classic. It is something that I will always wear. And no matter what, I will keep wearing red because I really do love it. And I consider it to be a timeless and classic color that I will wear until I'm 80. So those are the 7 elements of style that I think are classic to me. This was a really interesting thought exercise for me, and I think it's going to be helpful in the future in terms of what do I want to keep in my closet and also maybe new additions that I want to add down the road. I feel pretty confident and comfortable that putting any of these 7 things into my closet is going to work for me, and it could be pieces that could stay there for many, many decades. So if you haven't taken the time to think about what styles are classic to you, I highly encourage you to do it. And don't forget to check out that podcast episode. I will put it down in the description box below because I do think it was really helpful and I very much enjoyed listening to it. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I really appreciate your support and I will see you in the next video.